Hey everyone, today I'm going to do a collection video of all my single shadows, the ones that are actually pressed powder in my palette that you saw in my palette collection. I'll show you each one, a swatch, the name, everything, how I feel about the shadow, if I remember, like the last time I used it, stuff like that. I'm also going to show you my Super Shock shadows, my Jelly Much. I have a few other shadows like that as well. If you guys are interested, then keep on watching. So I'm going to start with the single shadows that are not pressed powder and in my palette. I'm going to start with the ones that are in Colourpop because I have almost all Colourpop. So I'm going to show you guys swatches of each one. The first shade I'm going to show you is Essence Metal Shock Eyeshadow in the shade Stars and Stories. This is my only liquid eyeshadow I have left. The rest of them have dried out. I haven't tried this in a while, so hopefully it's not dry so I can show you guys. It's very pretty. It's a good like all over shade. Could even be a pretty highlighter if you have deeper skin. I think it's a little too dark for me to wear as a highlighter. Next, I have two like jelly type shadows. They are from Butter London and they're their Glazing Eye Gloss. This is in the shade Electric. It's like a purpley shade. And then this is the shade Unicorn. So I'll show you both of those swatched. So it comes with a little lid. These are similar to Colourpop's Jelly Much. I believe I got these first though. So they actually are still pretty jelly. They're not dried out and these are pretty old. Actually, I lied. This one's dried out. The purple is not. I don't know why. I got them the same time. I've used them probably about the same amount and they both have been sealed properly. But actually this one still swatches pretty well considering it's dried out. So that's those shades. This one is Unicorn on top and the bottom one is Electric. Then I have Stila's Kitten, which is a cult favorite shade, at least it was when I bought it, and I wrote May 2018, so that's when I bought it. This is what it looks like. I actually bought the single off their website. I don't know if they had a discount when I bought it, but that's what that looks like. And then my other shadow that's not Colourpop is this Wet n Wild Brulee shade. I use this to like lighten my inner corners or help blend out the crease. And I have like 6 or 7 of these because I couldn't find them and I bought them online. It's just a beige shade. It's nothing special. It's just a beige matte. I'm going to show you guys my 3 Jelly Much shadows. I have the shade Not Today, which is a green, Just Your Voice, which is a blue, and Spindle, which is a really pretty purpley pink. These are all from the Disney Villains collection. I haven't used them in a while. I think I used Just My Voice the last few months, but I haven't used the rest of them in a while. They are very dry. Like they're very dried. This is a green with a gold sparkle running throughout. I gotta actually revive these because they're really not great right now. I never loved this shade. This is Not Today, but it is pretty. Then Just Your Voice is the one I used recently, also dried out. That's what the lid looks like. These dry out so quickly. It's not just like me using them, they dry out quickly. I really like this because it's a blue with a purple duochrome in it, and Colourpop really doesn't do that many duochromes or multichromes, or they definitely don't do any multichromes. They don't do a lot of duochromes anymore. So that's Just My Voice. I really like that one actually. I wish it wasn't dried out. I'm gonna have to figure out how to revive them. And then that's the shade, oh my goodness, Spindle. Next, I'm gonna go on to my Super Shock shadows. I have a few. I'm gonna go like within color family. I'm gonna try to at least. I have 2 greens. This one is Mint For You from the Mint To Be collection, and this one's from the Raw Beauty Christie collab, Like a Moss. Yes. This is like a green gold. The other one's like a true mint. This definitely comes out more green when you layer it with other shadows, but it looks very gold right now. So now I have 4 purple shades to show you. I have Flying Circus. I have My Little Pony Sunbeam. I have A Whole New World from the Disney collection. This one's actually very similar to Sunbeam, in case you missed out on the My Little Pony collection, but I don't know if this one's still available either. Then I have Ripple. This is actually my second one. I liked it a lot. I actually used almost all of it. It's just the end of it was so dry and I didn't feel like reviving it, so I just bought another one. And it's like a purple with a blue shift. It's so pretty. It's a great all over shade because every way you turn, it makes it look like you put multiple shadows on your eye, if that makes any sense, because of the crease. It's a little darker in the crease, etc. So yes, so I'm gonna swatch them in that order for you guys. So Flying Circus has a little more pink in it, but it has a purple undertone as well. Then we have Sunbeam. Well, the Whole New World's a little bit darker and more pigmented. It's very similar. And then we have Ripple, which also has like a pink hue, but it's like a pink, blue, purple duochrome. Next, I like my beigey pink shades. They're all like different shades of beige or pink. First, I have Set to Stun, which is definitely like a pink rose gold shade. I have Frog, which is also like a pinky champagne, but I believe it has like a blue reflect in it. We'll see when I swatch it. I don't remember actually. Then I have Colourpop's 4th anniversary Super Shock, and this is in the shade Birthday Wish. It looks like this. They all kind of look similar in the pan. They do look different on the eyes and when they're swatched. This is the shade Ladybird, which I really like. It came out when Ripple came out in one of their collections, but they do have it in their permanent line as well. It just doesn't have the butterflies on the lid, in case you're interested in getting it. Then I have Ritz, and this is also in the permanent line, but this came from the That's Taupe collection. I bought the 2 Super Shocks. This is in the shade Kush. It's that one. And then the last Super Shock I have is the shade Amaze. It's definitely like a bronze shade. And it's very pretty. I've used this like as an all over look before. That one's Set to Stun. Frog. Birthday Wish. Ladybird. Ritz. Kush, which is amazing in a chrono highlight. Amaze, which is like a bronzy shade. Next, we're gonna go on to my single shadows that are actually in my magnetic palettes. So I'm gonna do like one row at a time. I think that's gonna be the easiest way to show you guys. So I'll show you them individually and then do the swatches. First one I have is the shade Now and Zen from Colourpop. And it's a white with a yellow-green reflect. You guys will see that. Then I have Tea Garden, also by Colourpop. Tea Garden. Then I have Colourpop Sideline. This is just from a Cara Beauty palette that I just depotted. And then I have Coastal Scents Vibrant Lime Green. And that's the only matte out of those 5. So that's Now and Zen, Tea Garden, Sideline. This is that Cara Beauty shadow. And then Vibrant Lime Green. Next, I have Coastal Scents Prehistoric Green. This is a matte. I have Coastal Scents Fresh Chive, also a matte. Then I have Colourpop Teen Captain, which is a matte. Then I have Colourpop La Playa, which is a mint green, very light mint green. It's lighter than any of the shades I have, I believe, in the Mint to Be palette. This is Wishful Winking. And that's one of those like duochrome green purples that everyone loves and I have way too many of. So I'm sorry in advance because I believe most of these are sold out on Colourpop. I hope they bring them back. I really miss their single shadows that aren't like one of those like pre-made sets. I want to buy the single shadows, but they don't have any new shades and they don't bring back the colorful shades. So I don't know. That's Prehistoric Green, Fresh Chive, Team Captain, and it's like an olive green shade. La Playa. La Playa has a little bit of a yellow shift to it. Wishful Winking. Next, I have Super Zoom, just like a blue-green shimmer. This is a very pale, just a very pale blue. It's the shade of Baseline. Then I have Antimatter, which is a really dark blue. I believe it has more of a black base. And then I have Piece of Cake. This has a little bit of a purple hint to it. Just slightly though, like a periwinkle. Same with this one. This is just a Cara Beauty shadow. Super Zoom, it's a beautiful shadow. Baseline. Antimatter. Got such a shimmery reflection to it. Piece of Cake. And that last one's the Cara Beauty shadow. Next, I have Backstage from Colourpop. Excuse how dirty my fingers are. Then I have Lost and Found from Colourpop, also a matte. I have Urban Decay Last Call. And I bought this as a single because there was a palette a really long time ago, probably the first Urban Decay palette I've ever seen. And it had like 5 shades. They were all pretty colorful. This shade, I swatched it in store and I fell in love with it, but I didn't want to pay like 50 bucks for the palette, so I didn't buy it. It might not have been 50 bucks, but it was expensive to me back in the day. Then I have Colourpop Howlin, which I actually really like. That's why I have pan. I think it's the only one I have yet. It's the only single shadow I have pan on. I have a slight pan on one other, but that's the only one I really have pan on. This one I have a big dip in as well. This is Silver Lining, very pretty purple. I like the muted purple tones when I want to do something bolder on the lid to work in my crease. Colourpop singles are so good. They should bring them back. That was one swipe. That's Backstage. One swipe, Lost and Found. They're so nice. It's really hard to make good blues. This is Last Call. It's like a purpley pink. Howlin. Silver Lining. I have had a lot of other Colourpop singles that are actually really good that I ended up decluttering because I have similar shades and palettes. In case you guys are wondering, I had so many more singles at one point. I did size down a lot. Next, I have Come and Get It, which is the prettiest pink coral gold duochrome I've ever seen. You can't really see it, but there we go. Then I have Poodle, which is just a matte pink. Same with Fair Play, it's just another matte pink. Different shades, but matte pink. Then I have a matte red and vibrant red from Coastal Scents. And then this is the shade M20. This is actually from Shop Miss A when they did their singles. I don't know if they still do them, but they have really good single shadows. Let's Come and Get It. Super pretty. I've seen other shades like it, but that's my favorite one. This is Poodle, Fair Play, Vibrant Red, and then this one's M20. These Shop Miss A shades are so buttery. That's M20 up there. Then I have Shop Miss A M7, also a matte. Then I have Vivacious from Colourpop, L9 from Shop Miss A, L13 from Shop Missy. They didn't have a ton of colorful shades to choose from. They did come out with colorful shades and I didn't love them, so I got rid of them, but these were just like their regular ones. And this is Glass Bowl, which is a popular one from Colourpop. M7, Vivacious shade. That's L9, L13. And then that one down there is Glass Bowl. So that's it for that first palette. So I'm gonna show you guys just a few shadows that are in this palette. So next I have two shades from the Cara Beauty palette. This is just a white shimmer, and this is a white matte. This is the other one I have a slight pan in. I love this white shimmer though. It's a very nice inner corner shade. This white matte I just used to like brighten my inner corner. It's nothing special, but I love this white shimmer. Then I have three shadows from Menagerie Cosmetics. These are their trifoil shades that came out with the Pastel Pup palette. This is Turtle Club. Can't really see it very well. This is Chicky. And this is Bunny. Turtle Club. That's Chicky. And this one is Bunny. It's got a pink with a really strong purple shift. That's those shades. And last are my newest single shadows that I got from Shroud Cosmetics when I ordered my It's Freaking Bats palette. This is Sea of Ghosts. It's like a blue, I think it's a blue silvery shade. This one's on my eyes today, along with two other shades from the palette. This is Enigma. It does look very blue on my eyes right now, even though it's more of a purple. Then I have Planchette, which is a matte. That's a Sea of Ghosts. It has like a yellow reflect in it. You guys can see that. Enigma. Definitely has a strong blue shift to it. And this last one is Planchette. I actually don't love this one too much. I've used it a few times and it came out very patchy. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna try it a few different ways and see if I like it. But yeah, that's it. That's all my single shadows. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna try to put out more videos. I can't guarantee it's gonna be on like a certain day of the week, but I'm gonna try to get out more videos. If you guys have any recommendations, please let me know down below. I have seen some and I will try to get to them as soon as possible. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.